There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Off play action. Davenport on the move to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Barkley inside handoff. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Davenport. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hines. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else. To throw on 2nd down. Davenport. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
What are you doing?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Davenport. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. On 1st and 10, Davenport flush to his right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Davenport. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Davenport. And he is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
Oh, of course he called that. It
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Back to throw. Davenport eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Davenport. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
2nd and 9. On play action, it's Murray. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Down the right sideline and all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Knighton. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 31-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A handoff to Barkley.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And that flag accepted.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to Barkley again.
The Giants at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. B.J. Ojulari in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a give to Barkley. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. They'll run with Barkley. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Play fake. Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Play action. Now it's Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible too.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. (10-0) is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 is now second and 6.
Off play action. Davenport. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here.
Barkley. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
They work now on second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. Davenport.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Murray off play action. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a second and 10.
To throw is Murray. Out to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And this one is right down Broadway. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to... There he goes, left side! A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Davenport throwing left side here, and it's complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Davenport looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nothing in that first half. Nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, it's Barkley. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll change things up. On 3rd down, Davenport. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side. Knighton. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. Murray now to throw. That complete to Downs. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Over the middle here, Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Murray going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
To throw from his end zone, Davenport. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Davenport. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Make something happen. Come on. Big play. Yeah, touchdown.
Throwing on first down, Davenport. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
You've been here before.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Davenport flushed out right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Davenport rolling to his left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On play action, it's Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Murray again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now a give right side. Knighton. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cardinals are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Giants 7.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just another day in the office. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go. Okay, ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Now we'll see if they go back to base. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Davenport. Wide open receiver complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
All right, let's go. Ready? You can do them, offense. Come it up, fellas. Come it up. 19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Cardinals, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long.